Kellogg's Corn Pops. Because here comes Guy Madison as Wild Bill and his pal Jingles, which is me, Andy Devine. We got another rootin' tootin' Wild Bill Hickok adventure story for you from that great new cereal with the sweetening already on it, Kellogg's Corn Pops!
Kellogg's Corn Pops brings you Wild Bill Hickok, transcribed in Hollywood and starring Guy Madison as Wild Bill and Andy Devine as his pal Jingles. In the Wild West that was, the main line of transportation was the rugged Concord coach, the sturdy stages that carried mail and travelers across treacherous prairie wastelands. At Lynch City, the arrival of the stage was the greatest event of each day. And as the townspeople rushed out to greet the coach, United States Marshal Wild Bill Hickok and his deputy Jingles prepared to take one of the most dangerous journeys of their lives as they followed the Vengeance Trail.
Here she comes, Bill, the prairie dog stage.
And right on time, Jingles.
Whoa! Whoa, you mutinous dogs. Whoa, team, whoa!
She's pulling up here, Bill.
Yeah. Hey, look. It's Skipper Bolton driving.
Sure enough. You know, Bill, that old sea dog still thinks he's sailing the Spanish Main.
Howdy, Skipper.
Huh? Well, swoggle my eyes if it ain't Wild Bill and Jingles, too. Well, what ill wind blows you to this port, lad?
All the same as always, Skipper. More darn trouble.
What is it this time?
The Rio Kid.
The Rio Kid? But he's in the brig.
Not no more, he ain't.
Bash my binnacles busted out, did he?
Yep, killed Steve Hollister and two other deputies making his getaway.
Steve Hollister? Steve Hollister dead? Well, strike me blind. I can't believe it. Why, he signed on to ride shotgun with me from here to Quolari.
I'll be riding shotgun, Skipper.
You, Bill? Well, that means we can expect rough weather ahead then.
Yeah, we figure the Rio Kid's joined up with his gang by now.
So what we're doing is trying to stop them from doing what they'll probably try to do before they start doing it.
Huh? You coming along, too? Why, you galley-stoking swab, that much ballast below decks will sink us for sure.
Now, see here, you barnacled old mule skinner.
Glad to have you aboard, mates.
You're taking on passengers, too, Skipper.
Huh?
Why, sure. If you'd open them blinkers of yours and take a squint up the street, you'd see that.
Huh? He hauled me for a swab. It's old Judge Lynch.
Right. The judge who sentenced the Rio Kid to 50 years.
But they're bringing him here on a stretcher.
Yeah, he's got more holes in him than a Swiss cheese. Rio Kid drilled him through the courthouse window.
And we figure he'll try to finish the job on this trip.
But can he hold together from here to Quolari?
Oh, he's just got to. Ain't no sawbones here can take care of
We've
it.
got to make a try it.
I will get him aboard, mates. I'm going to pick up that payload for the Wells Fargo box.
It doesn't now. Easy with that stretcher, boys. Are you all right, sir?
Yeah, if I breed from here to Quolari, I'll live to send the Rio Kid to the gallows. And that's my verdict.
Better take it easy, Judge Lynch.
No.
Hey, Jingles, help me lay this stretcher across the seat.
Let me give you a hand, sir.
All right, here we go. Up the daisy.
That's good.
Thanks, mister. Say, haven't we met before?
Why, no, I don't think so, Marshal. I'm John Carter. My wife and I will be going along with the judge.
Oh, John, is there room for me?
Yeah, there's plenty of room, Mrs. Carter.
Well, looks like everything's shipshape, mates. All ashore what's going ashore.
Here, Jane, let me help you in. We'll sit back here.
And me, I'll just spread out over here.
Spread out is right. Blast my barnacles, Jingles, I ought to charge you double for this trip.
Now, Skipper, I might be a little plumpish, but when trouble comes along, there's so much of me that it just don't know where to begin.
Aye. Well, let's hope you're right. Avast, Bill. Take this Wells Fargo box up on the seat with you.
Right.
Yeah. Batten down the hatches. Now, as soon as I climb up to the top of the deck... There. Stand by to make sail.
Next stop, Quolari, Skipper.
Aye, aye. If we don't meet the Rio Kid. Giddy up, you swat.
Wild Bill and Jingles don't fool around when it comes to getting after the lawbreakers, and your old pal Panhandle Jim don't fool around when it comes to eating McKellogg's Corn Pops either. Take it from me, partners, you're missing some real eating if you're missing out on Corn Pops. They're golden hearts of corn, all popped up, fat and happy. They're crisp and crunchy. And listen to this, they're already sweetened for you. Eat 'em right out of the box just like candy, or for some real fun at breakfast in a bowl with milk. And say, if you haven't tasted the wonderful new sweetness and flavor in Corn Pops yet, you're in for a real treat, because the Kellogg folks went to work and made 'em sweeter and crisper than ever before. So believe me, you're going to like 'em even better than you did from here on. Yes, sir, you've never tasted a cereal as downright good as Kellogg's Corn Pops. Now, tomorrow sure you'll want to saddle up and ride for the store. Load up on Kellogg's Corn Pops so you'll have plenty around for breakfast and snacks. Now, here's what you'll read on every box of Kellogg's Corn Pops. Kids love Pops, moms love Pops, and Pops love Pops. You bet your boots they do. Now, let's get back to the show.
With no doctor to care for him in Lynch City, Mr. and Mrs. Carter are taking Judge Lynch by stagecoach to Quillare, with Wild Bill and Jingles riding shotgun in case the Rio Kid and his gang should strike again.
Giddy up! Giddy up, you suffering sons of a seahorse! Heave-ho!
No signs of the Rio Kid yet, Skipper.
Aye? Well, let's hope we got to the windward of him, matey.
I've never had the pleasure of meeting the kid face to face.
Dash my timbers pleasure, he says. Well, lad, if we do meet him, it's the devil to pay and no pitch hot. And you may lay to that.
What other judge is holding out down below?
I don't know. But he's as tough as an old lanyard knot, matey. And he ain't one to give up the ship. Not him.
John, shouldn't we tell the driver to slow down? I'm worried about the judge.
Maybe we'd better.
Oh, don't you do it, Dad Burnett. I'll make it. And we can't get there too soon for me.
I reckon he's right, especially with the Rio Kid loose in these parts.
Yeah. Dadgummit, I should have hung that varmint when we had him. Might not get a chance like that again.
Well, I never did get the straight of that, Judge. Just how did they catch him?
Well, you shouldn't try to talk, sir.
Oh, talking helps, Dad. Blame it. Well, sir, the kid robbed a stage 5 years back. He made off with $10,000 in gold. Got shut up getting away, though. Went to some doctor, a fellow named Thursday, to get patched up.
Doc Thursday?
Mm-hmm.
Sure, I heard tell of him.
Yes, sir, and while this here Sawbones was taking the slugs out of this ornery hide, the kid must have passed out.
And the doctor turned him in?
Well, not on your tin type. He up and stole the loot from the kid. Blew town with it and was never heard of again. How do you like that, Mr. Carter?
What? Oh, but, well, they did catch the Rio Kid.
Yes, sir, and I sentenced him. They found a sidewinder in Doc Thursday's house, but they never did find the doctor.
Sure wish we could find a doctor for you, Judge, and pronto.
What kind of man was this Doc Thursday, Judge?
Oh, never knew him personal. Heard he was a good man, though, up to then. Just about went broke, treating all the poor folks in town for free.
Well, the way I heard it, time this happened, his boots were so frazzled he couldn't strike a match on them without burning his feet.
Well, a lot of doctors go broke in Kansas, I guess, or anywhere else for that matter.
Yeah, I reckon. Let's see, Mr. Carter.
Yes, sir?
I don't recollect saying that this here happened back in Kansas.
Oh, didn't you?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe I did. Oh, tell that dad-blasted driver to ease off those brakes and get on to Quillare.
With one man of her crew alive, what to see with 75?
Say, Skipper.
Mm-hmm.
This fellow Carter, what sort of a man is he?
Carter? Why, the salt of the earth, matey. Straight as a deck seam. Why, what makes you ask?
I don't know. He sort of looks familiar. I seem to remember seeing him somewhere without that mustache.
Yeah, I don't know. Hey, avast. Look sharp to starboard.
It's an ambush. They're up there behind those rocks.
Holy Bilgewater. It's the real kid. Stand by to repel boarders. Giddy up, giddy.
Keep that team a-moving, Skipper.
We're making full sail now. Supper and catfish. Look forward, mate. They got the pass blocked off with a boulder.
Slam on your brakes and drag those reins. We gotta stand and fight.
Whoa!
Hold your fire. Nobody get hurt. All we want is Judge Lynch. I'm coming down to get him.
That's the real kid, all right.
Then come ahead, you sidewinders, but come a-shooting, 'cause Wild Bill Hickok never sat still for no owl hoot yet.
Wild Bill Hickok.
Aye! Aye, show yourself, and we'll see you hanging from a yard arm, kid.
All right. No sense arguing with Hickok, boys. I can see there's a better way to do this than getting shot at. Come on, get back to the hill.
Hey, Bill. Bill, they're hightailing it. Hey, we must have scared them off.
Well, we'll meet again, Hickok. Before you reach Quillari. Have a pleasant trip.
Yeah, you know, Bill, somehow I don't think I like the way you said that.
We can still make it to Quillari tonight, Marshal.
Sure, if the real kid don't come back.
We'll be ready for him if he does.
I'm going back to the campfire. How's the judge doing, Jane?
Not too well, John. That wild ride didn't do him any good.
Oh, I'll still make it, son. That's my verdict.
He's got to get to a doctor, Jane, unless...
Unless what, Mr. Carter?
There's a stream over there by those trees, Marshal. I'll get some fresh water to bathe his wounds.
All right, but don't be gone too long. We're about ready to start.
Right.
And, John, be careful.
I will be, Jane.
Marshal Hickok,
Yes, ma'am?
why are you staring at John like that?
What? Oh, I'm sorry, ma'am. I just keep thinking I've seen your husband somewhere before. Can't remember where.
Don't turn around. Don't go for leather, Doc, Thursday. I got you covered.
The kid.
Yeah. So I was right. It was you I seen in that stage, huh? I'll take that gun.
What do you want, kid?
What's this? Bandages, huh? You still caring for the needy, huh?
I've got to get back to the coach.
No, not so fast. How come you don't operate on old Judge Lynch, Doc, like you done on me?
Why, kid, that was a mistake.
You're right, it was a mistake. $10,000 mistake, and I've been 5 years paying for it.
All right, you've got me. Finish me and get it over with.
No, Doc. I got plans for you. I'm playing it smart these days, just like you. Yeah. There's a gun back.
What?
But now the bullets are blanks.
Blanks? I don't get you, kid.
Sure, we're partners now, Doc. And that's in case your friends on the stage see us together. You can start shooting and protect your good name.
My good name?
Sure. You got a new name and a fine wife since I saw you last time. But does she know that you're Doc Thursday?
No. No, she doesn't.
No. And if you did operate on a judge, everybody'd know, wouldn't it? Tell me, how's it feel to watch a man dying, Doc, and know that you could save him if you tried? Huh?
He'll live.
That's where you're wrong. That old varmint sentenced me to 50 years, and he's going to die for it. You're going to let him die to save your own neck.
No.
Yeah. And what's more, Crago Rim, you're going to accidentally drop the Wells Fargo box over the side.
Kid, you're crazy.
Am I? I figure that'll pay me back for some of what you owe me.
I don't owe you a thing.
No. Don't you get high and mighty with me, or everybody's going to know who you are, Doc Thursday.
Why don't you shoot me and be done with it?
Oh, no. No, that's too easy. You're a big man now, Doc. You got a lot more to lose than just your life. Think it over, Mr. Carter.
But what about Hickok?
Yeah, what about him? That's going to make it just a little tougher, ain't it? For you.
Carter! Hey, Carter, where are you?
That's him. That's Hickok.
All right. Don't you forget you got a job to do, partner. Now start shooting.
Carter, what happened?
You all right, Mr. Carter?
Yes, that was the real kid.
Bill, a horse up in them rocks. It's getting away.
what a show. But let's settle back for a second and cool off, huh? I want to do a little chinning about something extra good. I mean the cereal that's already sweetened for you. Now, you know that vitamins and minerals in the food you eat are mighty good for you, make you real healthy. Well, Kellogg's Corn Pops, delicious as they are, contain B vitamins, vitamin D, with important minerals and food energy, too. That means you can eat all you want. And the reason you'll just keep on eating them is because those golden hearts of corn are puffed up big and smiling with flavor. And listen, when you taste the wonderful new sweetness and flavor of Corn Pops, the way the Kellogg folks are making them now, you're going to like them even better than ever from here on. Bet a fancy holster on that. Yeah, eat them out of the box just like candy or out of a bowl with milk. That's Corn Pops. And that silver-like bag inside the box is really something. It's pure aluminum. Keeps Corn Pops fresh up to 10 times longer. Your mom will find it handy for keeping things fresh, too. Yeah, partners, best of all, and already sweetened for you, are Kellogg's Corn Pops. Now, you know who loves Pops. Kids love Pops. Moms love Pops. And Pops love Pops. Now, let's get back to Wild Bill.
Judge Lynch, wounded by the Rio Kid, is being taken by stagecoach to Polare. Carter, a passenger, is really the notorious Doc Thursday, a man hunted by the law. As the coach is stopped for repairs, the Rio Kid meets Carter nearby and threatens to expose him unless Carter helps to rob the stage and kill Judge Lynch. Bill and Jingles arrive on the scene too late to stop the Rio Kid's escape.
Hold your fire, Mr. Carter. He's out of range.
Ahoy! Ahoy, lads, ahoy! I heard you shooting. What's up?
Well, seems like Mr. Carter just had a run-in with the Rio Kid, Skipper.
Suffering sunfish, and he's here to tell about it?
Yep. Let's take a look at that 6-gun of yours, Mr. Carter.
Sure, Marshal, but why?
Those shots you fired at the Rio Kid, they sounded kind of funny to me. You always use blanks in your gun, Mr. Carter?
Blanks?
I can explain that, Marshal.
I'm listening, mister.
The kid had to drop on me. He changed the bullets while we were talking.
While you were talking? And just what were you two gentlemen discussing, Mr. Carter?
He tried to make a deal with me. He wanted me to throw the Wells Fargo box off at Crago Rim.
Well, blow me down. Now, wouldn't that jar your compass?
And what did you tell him, Carter?
I told him I wouldn't, of course.
Was there any reason why he might think you would?
No, not that I know of.
Something smells mighty fishy, mate.
Yeah, but there's no time for that now. That's something else we'll have to take up in Quillare, Carter. How far is Crago Rim, Skipper?
Oh, short of 5 miles, dead ahead, Bill.
All right. I'm taking one of the horses off the team to do a little scouting. Jingles, you take charge of that payload.
Right, Bill.
And Carter.
Yes, Marshal?
You better stick close to the coach from now on. We don't want anything to happen to you.
Giddy up, you swabs. Jingles, you sad-faced old mackerel. We just passed Crago Rim, so cheer up. There's smooth sailing ahead.
Why, you salt-watered old sheep herder, we was safe up till then. Long as the kid figured Carter might heave that payload overboard. Right now's where the going gets rough. Oh. See what I mean?
I spoke too soon.
It's the Rio Kid, all right. And this time they're right out in the open. Not far behind us. Get going, Skipper.
We're outrunning the wind now, matey.
Oh, they're getting closer. Oh. Hey, Skipper, how's that for shooting? I fired one shot, 3 men fell down.
You loony swab, look yonder. It's Wild Bill.
Huh? Hey, it is. It's him, Skipper. Look at him come.
He's laying down the barrage all by himself.
Now watch them polecats duck for cover.
Wild Bill's too much for the whole lot put together.
Hey, there they go, and there goes the Rio Kid with Bill right after him. Pull up, Skipper, pull up. I want a box seat for this.
Whoa, Chief, whoa there.
Whoa, steady.
No, don't shoot, Hickok. I give up.
Stand right where you are.
All right, don't shoot. I'm out of bullets.
All right, stand easy now. I'm getting down.
All right, don't go for your gun, Hickok. Mine is empty.
Don't worry, I don't shoot unarmed men.
I know. Look, here's my gun. Take it. It's empty. Except for one bullet.
Sorry you did that, kid. I had one left, too.
Jingles! Skipper, help! It's the judge. Come quick.
What's the matter, Mrs. Carter?
It's the judge, Marshal. That chase was too much for him.
Yeah, it looks bad, Bill.
Aye. It looks like he's got his sailing orders this time.
We can't take a chance on moving him now, Bill.
Jane.
Yes, John.
This has gone far enough. Go to the coach, get the small black bag off the luggage rack. You know the one?
Yes, John, all right.
And Jane.
Yes?
Always remember this. Sometimes a doctor has to hurt before he can heal.
I don't understand.
I think I do, Mrs. Carter. I remember now a poster I saw a few years back. Wanted, Doc Thursday.
Doc Thursday? Bill, you
That's
mean that...
right.
John.
Please, Jane, there's no time to explain.
All right, John.
We'll have to operate right here and now. Skipper, start a fire and boil some water. Lots of it.
Huh? Aye, sure. Aye.
What made you change your mind, Doc?
The real kid. He told me to let this man die or he'd expose me.
But the kid's dead now, and you're giving yourself away?
Yes.
You think you can save him, Doc?
A doctor doesn't forget how to be a doctor, Marshal.
No, and I reckon a man don't forget how to be a man either.
There, it's all over. He's resting quietly. He's going to be all right. Oh, now, Jane, please, don't cry.
John, I'm scared. I'm awful scared. But I'm proud, too.
Yeah, it was a fine job, Mrs. Carter.
Well, just patchwork. But he'll make it to Qualari now. He's out of danger.
Now, stop all the weeping and carrying on. I'm going to live, son, thanks to you. And I only hope I'll be the judge at your trial. And that's my verdict.
Well, Jingles, looks like we'll soon be on our way.
Yeah? Ahoy, Skipper! Everything's shipshape now. Shiver my timbers and blow me down. I'll sure be glad to drop anchor after this voyage. Sure sounds salty, don't I?
And now, here are the stars of Wild Bill Hickok, Guy Madison, and Andy Devine.
Thanks for being with us, folks, and that's all for our Wild Bill Hickok story today.
Right, Guy. And if you young wranglers want some more of the same, be with us next week at the same time. Yes, sir-ree.
Meanwhile, Andy and I also hope you'll remember to get Kellogg's Corn Pops.
Right. It's the great new cereal with the sweetening already on it.
You bet it is. Andy and I think Corn Pops are great. So long.
See you next week.
Yes, sir, be sure to listen next week at this same time on this same station when Kellogg's Corn Pops brings you another exciting story of Wild Bill Hickok, starring Guy Madison and Andy Devine in person. Today's cast included Wally Mayer, Larry Dobkin, Lillian Bayef, Tony Barrett, Jess Kirkpatrick, and Jack Moyles. Our director is Paul Pierce. Music by Dick O'Round. This is a David Heyer production transcribed in Hollywood. This is Charlie Lyon reminding you, kids love Pops, moms love Pops, Pops love Pops. Kellogg's Corn Pops.